Alright guys, so we've spent some time here by the arches, and now we're going to split off from the arches trail. We're going to go down kind of into a ravine here. The next about a mile we're going to be steeply going down into a ravine, come out by a creek and check out Charit Creek Lodge. It's kind of a hostel on the trail, and it's designed for hikers and horseback riders. You can't drive to it. You have to either hike in or come in on horseback, and it's kind of like a little lodge, and they can fix food for you. It's reservation only. Probably won't be open today, but we're going to go down there and check out the buildings. Looks like some rustic buildings. Should be interesting, so come along and check it out. It's about a mile away. We'll be there. So we're just continuing down this ravine. A lot of switchbacks on the trail. It's very pleasant going down, but it's probably going to be a rather moderate climb coming back up later in the day when we come back. This is definitely the steepest terrain we've seen so far on this trip to Tennessee. Alright guys, looks like we made it down the ridge there, and we're down here by the creek. I'm gonna have to check the map to see if it's Station Creek or if it's Charit Creek. I don't remember which one it is, but they actually both come together here in this area. You can't see it in the video, but I can hear the creek just over in this direction, and we should be pretty close to the lodge. Check this out guys, we just found this really beautiful area here by the creek. Washed out under these rocks, I should say that big rock. You can see how smooth that rock has been worn by the water. Very cool. Okay guys, we've seen some evidence of human activity here. Looks like we're coming up on the lodge. Alright guys, welcome to Charit Creek Lodge. I believe we are here. It's a very rustic hostel for hikers and horseback riders.
You can stay here. They have horse barns. You can rent this place, spend the night, like a hostel.
Alright, so while I was looking around the lodge, I got separated from Caveman Outdoors, and I assume he went on up this trail a little ways. So we got to go find him. Alright guys, so I caught back up with Caveman Outdoors, and we're now on this connector trail. We're going to climb up to another ridge trail that will take us around to what is supposed to be a pretty awesome overlook. Unfortunately, this is a horse trail and it's beat up pretty bad. Check it out, guys. Horse trails are Awesome for trail, for horses. But ask Caveman.
Yeah, horse trails ain't so much for hikers.
Nah, they suck for hikers.
1 foot is a brand new shoe. The other one's completely covered in mud.
Brand new shoes. Covered in mud. Gotta break them in somehow, I guess.
Yeah. Well, let's get in a bath next time we get back to the creek.
Here's more of the same.
Yep.
Yeah, you can see the horses have been sinking down in there.
Pretty good.
Yeah. The guy was telling us that this Big South Fork area is really known for horseback riders, and many trails here are actually horse trails and multi-use trails. There really aren't that many dedicated hiker trails. Look at that fungus, guys. Anyway, we come down a steep slope because we heard this waterfall. It's just a bit steep to get down there to it, but it's a nice little cascade. I'm not sure if you can really see it in the video. This is Charit Creek, and as we climb up this ridge we will not be far from its source. And on this side there's another nice little cascade coming down those rocks. Alright guys, we've made it to the top of the ridge after a pretty moderate climb. Definitely the most challenging climb so far.
Yeah,
and
most challenging for sure. So
we're now going to pick up the Hatfield Ridge Loop, and we're headed to Station Camp Overlook, which according to this sign is
1 mile away.
1 mile in this direction. Alright guys, the only thing worse than a horse trail is a road. We're on the road now, but we're only going to be on this road for about a quarter mile, and then we're going to turn off on another trail. I believe it is a horse trail also, I don't recall. I think it is a horse trail, and that'll take us out to Station Camp Overlook. We made it to the hitching post where the horse riders can tie up their horses, so we must be pretty close to the overlook. Check out this sign. Use caution near the edge.
Putting can be dangerous.
Don't worry, we will be using caution.
We will be using plenty of caution.
Looks like there's going to be a good view. We've been on a narrow ridge all the way down here. I didn't show you guys in the video because I knew you wouldn't be able to see it, but
Falling off the ridge.
we've been getting great views to either side of the trail. And quite disappointing to see the handrails here. But wow, it is an awesome overlook.
Safety issues, I'd say. That's probably not a bad idea. But
Smelling Roses hates handrails.
Melon Roses hates handrails.
Any man-made. This is an awesome overlook though. Check it out, guys.
I would say that's the Charit Creek Lodge right there. So that gives you an idea how high we climbed. Let's see if I can steady enough to zoom in.
Yeah, Charit Creek Lodge is right down there, and just right up through there is the Charit Creek. We climbed up next to the creek, and this main gorge here is the Station Camp Creek.
Look at this.
And I'm guessing, what do you say, Caveman? We're probably 5-6 miles maybe west of the South Fork Cumberland River.
Yeah.
Yeah, those guardrails were messing up my photos. So I'm over here. Yeah, this is much better. This is Smelling Roses style right here. So guys, this is the Station Camp Overlook. And it's a pretty nice one. Alright guys, check it out. We're still at the Station Camp Overlook, but from here you can see the top of one of the arches back over by the Twin Arches area. Just off to our west. So that's the arch right in there, and we come down and parked up that way. Parking was up there. There's the arch, and then we made our way down that ridge to the creek. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the view from the overlook, but I know you didn't enjoy it as much as Caveman and I did.
No, there's no way.
No, you got to be here to see it in person. So we're just heading back down the trail, and I think the plan is to pretty much go back out the same way we came in. So unless something interesting pops up, I'll bring you back, but otherwise we'll go ahead and sign off this video. Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate all your views and support, and I'll see you on the trail. All right, Stairmaster time.
Yep. Up. Up. Hope she can make it up this.
It looks pretty steep. Now for the big one.
Thanks, girl. You owe me a cheeseburger.